Hello, hi, a very happy good evening. So this is Krishna Ma'am and we've been talking about the story of life on earth, and that's biology. Yes, welcome to my lecture. So today it's a very out of the box talk today it's gonna be. So effective strategies for the preparation of your NEET exam. So how are we going to kickstart our preparation for NEET exam? Yes, it's not that so long we were pretty relaxed and sitting and watching movies. So long you were studying, but now that your exam date is announced and the countdown begins, so you have to be way effective, way focused and make a plan for yourself so that you can come out with flying colors. That is the agenda for today's talk. So welcome to my lecture. So please do like, share and subscribe. So let your friends know, because this is what everyone needs at this point of time. So everyone needs a guidance how to kickstart your preparation. Hi Sanjeevani, yes, welcome. Hi Anthony, welcome. So thank you so much for joining my lecture. So please do like, share and subscribe. So come on quick. So quickly do like the sessions, do share the link quickly, then we will start. So I have some important points which I want you to remember while your preparation time. Okay, yes Anthony Abhi, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Okay. So there are certain points which a student should remember when he is preparing for exam. It is not that you have to study and study and study. There are so many other factors which you should consider and which we should take care of. So we are going to discuss all that as well. So shall we go? Yes, are you done sharing the link with your friends? Yes? Okay, so if your parents wants to watch, yes, they can also watch, because they should also know how to help a child who is preparing for exam. So the environment in which you study also has a lot of impact. So that is a psychological study. Okay, so yes, so without any further delay, okay, thank you for sharing. So without any further delay, let's move forward. So before we go forward, so I have an announcement. So tomorrow's class is at 4:30 p.m. and we have a Menti quiz. Menti quiz is from the second unit, that is your morphology, anatomy and your structural organization in animals. So we will have 15 questions, 40 seconds each. So it depends on what type of question it is. So I'm not sure about the timing. So please prepare, alright? Yes Naveen, hello and welcome to my lecture. So please do like, share and subscribe. So once again, announcement about crash course. So please think about it. So tomorrow the crash course is beginning. So it is a 45 days NEET crash course. So we'll finish it as quickly as possible. So the price is only 1,999 and we have all the 3 subjects: physics, chemistry, biology. 1 hour lecture each, and every Saturday you have doubt counters and Sunday you have unit tests. So please think about it. So let your parents as well know that yes, it's going on, it's going to start tomorrow. Okay, so shall we go? Shall we talk about the strategies, how to prepare? Yes, all done? All set? Okay, so today what is the date? 14th of July, right? Okay, so when is your exam? So recently we had the most awaited news, right? So all of us were waiting for this one announcement. So when is your NEET exam? So finally the date has been announced. So your NEET exam is going to be conducted on 12th of September 2021. So that is the exam date that has been given by your NTA. So now that your announcement has come, the day has come in your life, so please start your preparation accordingly. So for you to prepare, there are a lot of things that you should keep in mind. Not only revision will go, okay? So 59 days to go. Okay, so leave off today, leave off 12th of September, okay? So let's make it 56 or 55 days, okay? So leave off, so leave this week also. So we are all in the agenda of filling forms, so I don't think you will pay any attention to studies. So leave off 59 days. So I take only 3 days. So leave off today, tomorrow you're filling form. So leave off 12th of September. So that is not counted because that is when you have your exam. So to be precise, we have 56 to 57 days. Okay. Yes. Good evening, Priyanka. So thank you for joining my lecture. So please do like, share and subscribe. So with the announcement of your NEET exam, so the countdown begins now. So you have 56 days in hand. So what is this count of 56 days? So I left off 12th of September. I left off today. So July 15 to August 15 is 1 month. So then you have few more days left, right? Yes. So these days, how many days are to apply? Okay. So in this you leave off because your application filling started last evening, so you might be busy in filling your form, etc. Okay, so you have 55 days in hand. Take it round off, or almost. We don't have 1 month, no, sorry, we don't have 2 months, but we have 56 days left. Anusha, yes, good evening. So thank you so much for joining my lecture. So please do like, share and subscribe. So this is your countdown. So every day, every single second, every single minute, the clock ticks. So it is up to you how to utilize the time properly. So never waste time and never regret in future. Yes, Munna, welcome. Okay, so now your countdown begins. So your form filling. So your form filling has already started on 13th July 2021 at 5 p.m. So where do we go and fill the form? So this is the website where you go and fill the form. So the website is neet.nta.nic.in. So that is where you go and you fill the form. So if you type this, you get a web page like this. Okay? Yes. So in this web page, so if you can see here, this part, current events, right? So here you have a public notice where you can fill your application. But before you fill in your application, it is my most humble request to read the information bulletin. So please read the information bulletin. Your information bulletin has almost 132 pages. So please at least glance through the 132 pages. Okay, so information bulletin is very, very important. So read them and then go back and fill your form. Okay, so your NEET exam will be pen and paper based. The duration is 3 hours. Okay, so Antonia B, when is the last date? So each website says one thing because the deadline is not mentioned here. So please apply as quickly as possible so that if you have any correction, it can be done at the earliest. So it is here. So before filling, yes, the pattern has changed. We are going to discuss. So before filling, my humble request, please read the information bulletin. All right? Yes. So this is where you will go and fill the form. For all those who do not know, so it will be conducted in a pen and a paper mode, and it will be in 13 different languages. So you can choose the language in which you are comfortable, right? Okay, so what is the change in the exam pattern? Is there a change? Yes, it's not gonna be like, so last date is 6th of August. Okay, so thank you for the information. So there is a change in the pattern of the exam paper. Yes, you can fill on Sunday, but please do at the earliest. So please read the information bulletin, write down the requirements, and then have a checklist as to if you have all the information ready, all the documents ready before you upload. Okay, so they need it in a particular pixel, right? You cannot directly upload any picture, so it has to be very clear. You should not wear a cap, you should not wear glasses. So there are so many restrictions. So please read the information bulletin more than once. So that is my humble request. So any small line will also make a lot of sense at the end. So this is my own experience because I have given a number of competitive exams, and one mistake in one exam that I made was I never read the information bulletin, because of which I lost a good ranking. So please read the information bulletin because at least even the smallest of words will make sense in future. Okay, yes, welcome Mansi and Swami. Right, so what is the change in paper? So we are not going to have 45 questions directly in physics, chemistry and biology. So it's not going to be line by line, but there is a small twist to our new story. So this is the exam pattern. So where do you get this information? In the information bulletin. So the information bulletin talks about the syllabus as well as the pattern of the NEET paper. Alright, so this time the NEET paper will be like this. So you have 4 subjects. So they have divided biology as botany and zoology. Okay, so your physics, chemistry and biology. So biology they have divided it as botany and zoology. But according to us it is only biology, right? It makes no difference. Every chapter is important according to us. So in each of the subject you have section A and section B. Okay, so in every subject you have 2 sessions. So in session A you will attend, so in session A you have 35 questions. So you will attend all 35 questions. You have to attend all 35 questions. Okay, in section B there are 15 questions but you will have to attend, you can attend only 10 questions. So which means in a subject you are attending 45. So it sums up to 180 question, right? So here you have a choice. You can attend 10 questions instead of 15. So you have 15 questions. From that you can choose the 10 best questions for which you are very clear. Okay, so this is the change in the paper pattern. So but the marks is the same. Total marks is 170 only. So every right answer you will score 4 marks. Okay. To get choice questions, ma'am, no, it is pen and paper. So there is nothing like this. So here you are supposed to attend 35 questions, but if you do not know, you can leave in choice. That is up to you. Okay. Yes, but here out of 15, only 10 is what you are supposed to attend. So out of 180 question, you will attend only, suppose if you are attending 80, that is your choice, because you don't want to get negative mark. But here they are giving a choice themselves. You can choose from these 15 questions. Okay. So every right answer will make you score 4 marks and every long answer will cost you -1. So please keep this in mind. Suppose if more than one answer is right, that will be intimated later by your NTA, right? If any particular question has been ignored, has been dropped off. Suppose you give the example, you give the exam and question number 42 is way out of syllabus. So everyone raises a query and NEET says question 42 is ignored, which means you will get 4 marks. So you don't have to worry, right? Yes, so this is pen and paper based. So you have to shade your OMR sheet with the help of a ballpoint pen. Okay, so please shade properly. So please ensure this is completely shaded. So please don't leave any gap. So please practice shading if you have. So it has to be done in ballpoint pen. So please shade completely. So don't leave any gap. Shading here is such a big headache, but shade it properly in your OMR sheet. It should be completely shaded, right? It is up to you. If you know all the 35 questions, attend all the 35 questions. But if you are not confident of all 35, if you know only 20, go for 20. Because unnecessarily, why do you want to lose -1? Right? So this is the change in your paper pattern. So about the cutoff, there is no news. Of course, the cutoff will be pretty high because after a long time the announcement has been out. So the cutoff will also depend on your question paper. What is the difficulty level? So it will come, your cutoff level will be predictable only after the analysis of the question paper. So don't worry about the cutoff right now. Okay, so this is the change in pattern. Right? Okay? Done? So this much all of you have understood. So it's going to be pen and paper. So you have to take your ballpoint pen. So you will have both the sessions in each of the subject. So in section A you will have 35 questions, section B 15. So out of this 15, only 10 you want. Okay? Right? Yes, Dharni, good evening. Is this clear? Right. So this is about your exam pattern. Now comes the most awaited and the $1,000,000 question. How should I kickstart my preparation? Right. So there are 3 categories of students. Okay. So how I see the students is one who's very focused and who's preparing really well from the start. So they are those type of students who's determined from the start, who's almost done with the syllabus and on who has to do revision. Yes, so that is the first category. The second category are a group of students, yes, who have been studying, but still they are not very confident or thorough with certain concepts. So they have to revise the concepts and then do the complete revision. There are third category people who just wants to do revision straight away. My humble and my advice to the category C people, it is not possible. It can be possible if you are extremely talented, okay, because it is a national level exam. So if you want to, if you fall in the category C and if you want to ensure you come out with flying colors, you have to work really hard. You have to work because the competition is pretty high. The paper is having a choice, so which means people will be smart enough. So in my mentee, if 20 place and if you have a high competition, then understand where do you stand between lakhs of students. Otherwise, you cannot dream about the college that you want. So you please categorize yourself as to which category you belong. Okay, so yes, this second category is the most risky category. You can either move forward to category A or you can fall back to category C. So ensure you move forward and not backward. That is my humble request. Okay, so this is point number 1. So now how do I kickstart the preparation? How do I start from here? Like which chapter do I start? So that is the confusion you have. So for all those who are joining my crash course, we will be starting with the first chapter, that is living world. So we will go in order. But you don't want to start with living world. Always when you want to start preparation, you don't understand whether you want to start with the first chapter or the last chapter or the high weightage chapter, right? So that is where the confusion starts. So here, before you kickstart your preparation, so please have these things in mind. So you should have a self-made timetable. I can make a timetable and give it in my PPT. I will ask all of you to follow. But your lifestyle and the timetable may not match. So if I give 1 hour to biology and 1 hour to physics, you may be a student who is very, very poor in physics. So my timetable might not match with yours. My timetable might not match with your understanding capability or with your question solving capability, right? So please make a self-evaluated timetable according to your convenience. So you know, this is my weakest chapter. In this chapter I am pretty strong. For this I need only half an hour. So I don't know which chapter you're strong in. Only you know it better. So please make a self timetable. Though I give you an outline, so please modify it according to yourself. Only when you make your own timetable, you know how to manage time, you know how to plan things better. So this teaches you a lot in life, alright? So please sit down, take a paper, pen. So keep all the 3 syllabuses with you, biology, physics and chemistry, and imagine, keep the calendar next to you, keep the number of days next to you. Jot out a plan, how well you're going to prepare. Okay, if you fall in the category B, so you know the concepts in which you're still not strong yet, right? So note down that first, then make a plan, connect the links, make a plan. That is how you have to make a self timetable. So that helps you understand better. So the more you work on yourself, you will know what you need and what you are comfortable with. Okay. So please make a self timetable. Yes, welcome. Thank you for joining my lecture, Haji. Okay. The next one is time management. Yes, it is easy to write down everything in a paper. 8 to 9 this, 9 to 10 this, 10 to 11. But how much do we follow? How much do we follow? Yes, I come here with the motto of finishing a particular chapter, but the way that I start explaining, the way that you people listen engrossed, we get late, right? So we do not have time management when it comes to classes. But now that your date is fixed, you have to have time management. If you fix your mind, 30 questions, 30 minutes, you should not cross even 1 minute. Okay, so please ensure you are managing your time well. So you have this habit, right? So all of us are now addicted to phone. Now that our life has become more connected with phones than with oxygen. So every now and then we have the habit of scrolling phones. So make a particular time. Okay, so after, if I finish this chapter, I will scroll my phone. So you get so engrossed in scrolling that you cross 5 minutes. No, that is wrong. Stop it there because you have a goal to reach. Stop it there. I'm not saying don't use phones, don't watch television. That is all old age drama. Now it is finally the time. We are a modern age group of people. So we have to cope up with every difficulty, right? Yes, phone will be there. That is a distraction. But how well you cope up, that is important. Okay, so yes, scroll your Insta, scroll your WhatsApp, scroll Telegram. I'm not saying no. Watch a movie in between, but time. Only half an hour is my relaxation time. Exactly after half an hour, get back to your study table. That is very, very important. I have a problem in time management. Only you can change it. Yes, welcome Satyendra and Guha. A very, very happy good evening. Okay, fine. So time management is absolutely important. If you go wrong in time management, you have only 3 hours for 180 questions. So which is very, very short time. Because physics and chemistry, you have to think. In bio also, if you don't read properly, you will go wrong, right? So time management is the must. The more you manage time, the better it is. So all great people have time for everything. Only we lazy people, we procrastinate saying, aaj to I am busy, aaj to I am very scheduled or packed up, so I have no time. But actually you can sort out time efficiently, but we are more, we belong to the lazier clans. That is the reason. The next one is clarity of concepts. If you do not understand something in depth, try explaining to yourself. To come to the class to understand what I am saying is easy. Just say it to yourself. So the blood from here in the heart goes to here. Then what happens? Then it goes here. The more you explain to yourself, the more the concept stays in mind. So explain it to yourself. So concentration of urine, how it happens? If I teach, you will understand. But tell it in your own words. That makes your concept very strong. Okay? So when you are talking about your chemistry or physics, revise the formulas. Let me know the formulas. So what does N stand for? So where do I use this formula? Under what conditions? So revise this. Revise this. Listen to songs. I am not saying no. So listen to songs and revise your formulas. Just take a piece of paper, sit relaxedly on your bed, plug in your headset, write down the formulas. So then think, where all can I apply this formula, under what condition? So write down equations which are important in practice. Human brain is capable provided that we are very lazy. You don't give the necessary inputs for your brain, so please clarify your concepts well beforehand and stop your preparation maximum by 5th of September. Don't study anything new after September 5. Please and please, because that will jam your brain. Your brain will get stuck at one point because you're overloading it. That is not possible. If your memory card is capable of only 16 GB, you cannot put 17 GB, right? So please stop your preparation from 5th of September. So from 6th of September, live a normal life. Just go through your books randomly. Don't take any question which is new to you, and please don't panic. So that's not going to help. So please stay as calm as possible. So the last few days, so when you are preparing, so please make day end notes. So that which and the last 5 days you can just glance through. So each topic make a summary and keep. So in the last 5 days you will only go through the summary. That is how it's going to help. Alright? Yes? So this is clarity of concepts, revision. Yes, revision is must. So please finish reading the chapters. So if you belong to category 2 that I mentioned below, so if you do not really have clarity of concepts, you still have 15 days more. Till 1st of August, get your concepts clarified. So all of you who are here are connected with me in Telegram. Yes, I am a bit busy with classes, but ask me, I will send you, I will help you. I won't forget your doubt. It stays at the back of my mind, just that I don't get my phone at the time to sit down and clarify. But now I'll make a point that I'll clarify. So please, by 1st of August, clarify your concepts, then make a revision timetable. Okay, so in a day you will study all 3 subjects. That is how it's going to help. If you read biology all day, you will get saturated. So read all the 3 subjects in a day. That is important. Okay, lifestyle. So this is very important, guys. So please keep that in mind. Okay, yes, I have another slide which talks about lifestyle. So then environment. So what kind of environment are you going to study? So pick out a place which is very calm in your house. So how many of you have this habit of sitting and studying in a table chair? When they study, they have to go to the table chair. There are people who sit on bed and study. There are people who walk and study. There are people who sit on table chair, plug into headsets and study. Right? So I belong to all of these categories. I sit on table, chair, I sit on bed, I walk and study. So yes, I cannot sit and do something in one place for long, and your mind also has to get distracted. But your environment matters. So there should be no distraction. Suppose if a guest is coming, so you have to go say hello, hi. Fine, keep it short and simple. If you don't say go hello, hi to your guest, that will also create problem in the family. Just say hi, hello and get back. So tell them politely that you have to study. Okay? Yes, all types. Okay, you're with me. And if you have So don't eat something heavy, that is also important, and fall sick, that is really important. So environment, so what kind of atmosphere? So study in a room which is well lit, which has proper lighting. So do not study in a dim room because you will spoil your eyes. So if you spoil your eyes, you will have headache. Then you have to go to the doctor to change your power. So avoid all this. So in the morning, avoid light. As much as possible in the morning, sit in the sunlight and study. So that will make you stay away. I'm not saying go directly sit under the sun. So sit in a well lit room. Okay? Yes. And in the evening, sit in a bright room and study. You can ask me, ma'am, should we wake up early in the morning? Should we study late till night? It is completely upon you. You can be night owls or you can be your roosters in the morning. I don't care. Both the type of people are there in the world who are successful. There are people who wake up 5 a.m. in the morning and they are successful. There are people who sleep at 5 a.m. and still they are successful. It depends on who you are. So you can be night owls or you can be morning roosters. Right? For example, an athlete in Africa wakes up at 5 p.m. and finishes off his practice at 8 a.m. Because after that, the sun is very high, so they have to do morning practice. Whereas a person in the North Pole goes for practice only at 6 in the morning till 12 in the night. So he has to sleep the other way, right? But both of them are successful. It depends on how do you want to study. Okay, if you are a morning person, so please go ahead. If you are a night person, that is also fine, but make up your plan. Okay, yes, but I am a morning person. Okay, mental health. This is the most important thing compared to lifestyle also. It is easy to give off an irritation. So now everything will seem fine, but when it is 28th of August, 30th of August, that is when your heartbeats will increase, your BP will rise, and you start getting irritated at every single thing. One question, if you do not know, then you will get irritated. You start shouting at people at your house. You start getting irritated at your own self. Then messages will come. Ma'am, I am wasting time. I am still not clear. What do I do? What do I do? Relax. It is easy to give off an irritation, but it takes a lot to hold back and wait for the light. Wait for the light. So only you know how you can correct yourself. Even if I give you a lot of tips, only if you sit and study, you're fine, right? So if I give you a lot of tips, but you don't sit and study, then what is the point? Relax. Don't panic. Yes, if you have not studied, you wasted time. That is your fault. No one's going to help you, right? You have wasted time. How can I help you? Can I come and help you in the NEET exam? No, think of the practicality. It's not possible. Relax. It's easy to go and give off yourself an irritation, but it takes a very strong hold to stand back and watch the light. So be a person with a lot of patience. So instantly, if you do surgery, your patient will not be fine. He takes some time. Good things take time, right? Hold on. So your mental health is more important. How you see things in a perspective. Don't easily absorb negative energy. Wait for the positive energy or be the positive energy yourself. That is equally important, right? Okay. So these are the things you have to have a checklist of. So all these points please keep in mind. So next one that I want to talk about is study all 3 subjects in a day. So you will not study one subject the whole day. No. So divide it like this. Morning I will study physics because that needs a lot of concentration. If you are pretty thorough in bio, take it in the afternoon because afternoon is the time you tend to fall asleep. So take bio and afternoon do chemistry. Right? So please take all the 3 subjects in a day. So if you ask me, ma'am, I'm a morning person, can I sleep in the afternoon? Yes, most welcome. Please sleep for 1 hour. The more you rest, the more perfect your brain works. Okay? But don't sleep like a donkey. That is also not possible. So minimum study hours is 8 times. That is recommended. So if you are a person capable of studying more and not getting tense, I'm completely fine. But please at least contribute 8 hours. Right? So revise concepts every alternate day. Today I study digestion. So day after tomorrow I will take 10 minutes of my 24 hours and I will revise digestion. I will just recall whatever I studied in digestion, what are the enzymes, etc. So every alternate day, 10 minutes, I will revise the important concepts. So make it a habit. So you will never forget the concept. Okay. Solve at least 50 questions in each subject. So today if I am doing digestion for 1 hour in the morning, after half an hour of break, I will solve 50 questions. So 50 questions, if you are smart enough, solve it in 30 minutes. So gradually you can improve. So initially take 60 minutes for 50 questions, then make it 30 minutes, okay? Yes, 11 to 12 hours, that's all, that's great, okay? So solve the question with time management. Don't take a question, sit with hours for it. So ensure that each question has only 1 minute. It is a do or die situation. So first 3 days, 4 days time management is tough. But if you put yourself in that track, it will move smoothly. Okay. So please, time management is the must. Time once lost is lost forever. So please make it, you make it wisely possible. Okay. Right. So solve chapter wise questions first. So if you are solving digestion, so please go to the questions of only digestion. Don't look into human physiology question. So that is a wrong method. So if you are solving digestion, do only digestion. If you are reading digestion, solve only digestion questions. Then go to unit wise question. Then go to the entire human physiology and see if you can have solve the entire human physiology. You can solve only 35 questions for 1 hour in physics. Okay, so make it 40 for 1 hour. Try. So trying is not a bad option. So try. Then go to unit wise. Then go to full biology test. Then at the end, towards the 20th of August, so after 20 of August, so solve the full mock test series. So solve your physics, chemistry, biology together. Sit down for 3 hours and solve it completely. Okay, then look into the previous years. Now, so the pattern has changed, but you can still take the previous year question. Alright, yes, good evening Shamita. So please go in this order. Towards the end, please have a practice of sitting down for 3 hours and solving all the 3 questions so that you will not feel weird during the exam. Because it's tough for us to sit in 3 hours in one place because we are used to so many distractions these days. So try and solve the full NEET paper, physics, chemistry and biology. Now that mock test series is available everywhere, right? So please sit down and solve that, right? Okay, so be focused. That is very, very important. The more focused you are, the more you can rise above. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk is about your lifestyle. So why lifestyle is important? So health is wealth. So if you fall sick, no one is going to write. No one is going to go and write for your exam, right? People are going to sympathize with you, people are going to offer you condolences, but no one will understand your pain, right? So if you have a toothache, if you have a stomachache, only you can feel. I can only give you tablets and say please take rest, but I cannot feel the pain. So you have been with me, I know each one's hard work, so please don't fall sick in the end. Stay healthy. So even a small headache, small cold will make a big difference there. Right now it's pandemic time, so you will have checking in the centers as well. So please stay strong. Okay, so you ensure that your throat is clear, so you do not have throat infection, because people have this habit of reading loud. So you read the line loud so that it enters inside your mind, but that will spoil your throat. Okay, so please have milk with pepper at night so that it clears your throat, so you have no problem. So at night, so please have a habit of milk with your turmeric, that is haldi and pepper, so that it makes you feel free from all pathogens. So that is very, very effective. Okay, yes. Avoid outside food, the must. So avoid trying something new till September 12. You can try something new, Swiggy is all yours, but do it after 12. So avoid outside heavy foods. So one day if your mom is not at home, if everyone at home wants to have outside food and you should not be a barrier, buy something very light. Buy something very light from a restaurant which you have already tasted. Okay? Yes? Please don't try something new. Please don't eat something heavy that you fall asleep, and eat something healthy. So in a day, ensure you have at least a bowl of proteins, at least you have a bowl of dal, because you should have energy to study. So when I say 8 hours of study, it is not easy. It is definitely not easy. 8 hours I can't stand and teach. 8 hours you have to study, you need a lot of energy, right? So please eat something daily. So take protein rich food. So follow a formula of 1 fruit, 1 vegetable daily. Even if that 1 fruit is banana, it is completely fine. You don't have to go for apples. Apples are expensive, I know. So please start with banana. Okay. Okay, so one green vegetable is must. So please take a care of your lifestyle as well. So people struggle so hard that they spoil their eyes, they spoil their health. So after NEET exam, what if you fall sick and you cannot go to the admission itself? Huh? So please stay strong. So nothing is going to deter, just that you have exam, you are putting in more hours of study. So it is as simple as that. Then eat almonds. So please soak almonds at night. So after 8 hours of soaking, please take your almonds. So almonds enriches your brain power. So please soak almonds for 8 hours, not much. So soak 5 almonds every night and please eat that in the morning so that it increases your brain capacity. Okay, so that is very, very important. So you can follow this every time. Then sleep for 6 to 7 hours. So if you are a person who is pretty confident about your preparation, you can sleep for 8 hours. But otherwise, if you are a person who is very scared and who wants to study more, so you can sleep for 6 to 7 hours. But please don't have this habit of sleeping for 4 hours. Nothing is going to change in your life. Okay. Exercise. So don't sit in one place and study all day like a dumbass. So that's not going to help. Okay. So that will turn you like a donkey. So please do some exercise. It's not that when you're studying, you cannot help your mom. If your mom is doing some work, yes, offer your time of half an hour to help her. Nothing is going to go wrong. And avoid going outside. You don't have to help your mom by going to the market, but you can help your mom in some small chores at home. Okay. So if you have a garden near your house, please run in that garden or please take a walk in the evening. So that is very important because that also relaxes your mind. Okay, so otherwise you will eat and sit and study and you will become very fat. So then obesity will also be a cause which you will study in your medical college. So please do some small exercise. At least bend or do sit-ups, that is more than enough. Okay, yes. And please take bath every day. It's not that you cannot spare time to take bath. So please kindly take bath as well. Okay, done. So the last part, all the very best. So this is what I want to say. So please do study well. So please make up your own plan. So if you're a morning person, make a plan accordingly. If you're a night person, so make a plan accordingly. So it's all the very best from my side. So I will be there with you till 11th of September. I will be giving you all that I want, all the efforts that I need to give from your side. Sorry, from my side, that will be done. So don't worry. I'm always available for your doubts. So, but I want you to come out with flying colors. Okay. So if suppose you didn't write the NEET exam well, don't break down. It's okay. It's okay. It's still fine. But before we go there, please prepare well. If you have wasted one day, don't think your entire life is a waste. Hold on. It's okay. One day is fine. So it's good to be imperfect sometimes, but please compensate for the lost day. Alright? Yes? So all the very best from my side and from eCareerPoint side. So please start your preparation right now. Yes, you can apply on Sunday. It is not that Sunday is a holiday. It is an online portal. You can apply on Sunday. Yes. So any doubts in filling your NEET form, please feel free to contact your eCareerPoint. So they are ready to help you. So at least one or the other will guide you. Yes. So thank you so much. So please do prepare well. So that is all I want to say. And regarding our YouTube classes, so tomorrow we have a mentee at 4:30, after which we have a class every day from 5 to 6. I have reduced our classes so that you have time for self-preparation, right? So please, I have made the classes from 5 to 6 so that you can attend. So I will bring up revision series from 1st of August till 30th of August. So that will also be a single class. So in between, when you need motivation section, I will bring in motivation session for you. Alright? Yes, I hope I have enlightened all of you. I have given you enough tricks. So please think about the crash course. It's a humble request. And tomorrow we are having a mentee at 4:30. So I will meet you in my mentee, and for all those who have enrolled in my crash course, we will meet in the morning. Alright? So if you genuinely like my way of teaching and my way of your advice that you wanted, if you genuinely like me as your guide, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So please take care, stay safe, stay healthy and prepare well. So this is me signing off. So take care and bye.